At least 9 people, including a police officer, have been killed in the Indian state of Gujarat over caste-related protests and riots. Upper caste Gujaratis, known as Patels or the Patidar community, have brought their state's main city, Ahmedabad, to a standstill over what they perceive as unfair treatment. India's affirmative action programs aimed at tribal and Dalit people are aimed at undermining casteism. But now Gujarat's Patels say they've had enough. According to the BBC, internet services on mobile phones have been suspended, schools and businesses are closed, and public transport cancelled in Ahmedabad and other parts of the state. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who hails from Gujarat, appealed for calm, saying that violence had, quote, never done good for anyone. Ironically, it was under Mr. Modi's watch that Gujarat saw its worst violence more than a decade ago, when a pogrom by fundamentalist Hindus against the state's Muslim community left thousands dead. Joining me now is Thenmozhi Soundararajan. She is a Dalit American filmmaker and transmedia artist, co-founder of the international women's media technology collective Third World Majority. Welcome to Uprising, Thenmozhi.
Hi, good
Hi.
morning, Sonali. Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. A young man named Hardik Patel, Thenmozhi, is at the forefront of this movement of upper caste Gujaratis, and he was arrested on Tuesday. His arrest sparked rioting. He's claiming that the Patidar community, this is the upper caste community of Indians, is equivalent to a tribal or a Dalit caste, and he wants this classification so that his community can take advantage of the quota system and the affirmative action policies that India has had. Why does this community, which is at the top of the sort of socioeconomic ladder in India and has been historically, why do they feel so oppressed? Aren't they the privileged caste?
Well, I think that's really what the conversation needs to be about, is their incredible privilege. So when we're talking about the Patel community, we have to recognize their incredible wealth diasporically, but also they are a land-owning caste in Gujarat. Like the entire origin of the term Patidar, which gave rise to the Patel caste, means entitlement. And so their penetration in terms of multiple industries, from the diamond industry to business to the government, and the amount of positions that they've had in terms of the state legislature, is they are in control without doubt. So for them to kind of say that they're in a position that requires reservation really betrays the idea of what reservation was meant to restore. And, you know, for American audiences, reservation is the affirmative action policy in India that was meant to address the generations of violence and caste discrimination that many Dalits and other backward castes face under caste apartheid. So it's a restorative policy meant to try to give Dalits an even footing with regards to the entire infrastructure of India being based within this de facto apartheid system.